Sundays have always been for seafood.
Hey guys, this is Jules and welcome to my second channel. This might be the first time that you've seen my face. If it's not, then you probably saw me here on my true crime channel. This video is about seafood Sundays. Now, I posted a picture of what seafood Sunday looks like in this house, and a lot of people were really curious about how I do this. So I put together a little video. Now, it's not going to be exact because a lot of stuff that's cooked in this house, in my kitchen, there is no measurements. We cook with our insides, if that makes any sense. It's just feeling. It's just feeling, okay? So I'm going to do my best to explain to you what we do here. Some people have done crab boils and stuff like that before. A lot of people do this kind of stuff outside. I don't like gas things. I don't like anything when it comes to like propane or natural gas. It freaks me out. I have like a phobia. So we do as much of this kind of stuff inside without that as humanly possible. So this is just me on my stovetop doing some boil in my big steam pot. It's really delicious. It doesn't take too much time. Please enjoy.
Of course, we got to start with filling up the pot with water. Now, there's only 3 of us, so I'm only going to make 3 corn. The rest can go in the freezer for later, right next to the pickle pops. It'll work just fine. Throw butter, salt, lots of pepper. Now for the boil. We want our potatoes to have the flavor, but not the corn. That's why we have them in foil.
Zelda, what are you doing? Get away from the things.
Okay, in goes the corn, wrapped up so it doesn't get spicy. Now we rinse our potatoes. These are probably the smallest ones we've used for this, honestly. I don't know what this was. It's kind of like a rock. We don't really use these bigger ones, but these ones we've had a little bit longer, so. Always use Andouille. I don't care the brand, just always use Andouille. In the pot. After about 10 minutes to check them, as you can see, they're going to be a little bit more puffy looking, especially on the ends that were cut. That means they're almost ready. 5 more minutes or so. Okay, so now it's time to take everything out of the pot so that I can now put the seafood portion in there. And I need to fill up the water after this. And I'm going to put these in another container and pop a lid on it so it stays hot. The corn is going to stay in the foil until it's time to put it on the big platter that gets served at the table. Okay, yep. Adding the rest of the boil because now comes the crab and shrimp. Alright, crab first. Now this was 2 pounds for 25 bucks at Kroger, not on sale. Walmart has this box, but it's like the same price, but only $1.5 pounds. So that really sucks. And about 18 months ago, whenever we moved here, I started doing this a lot. It was only like $18, so it's gone up a bunch. Oh, little straggler. Okay, now these are the colossal shrimp. This is 2 pounds. They're really big. And we add a bunch more of the Old Bay to the top. So I put the lid on it, shook it around real good so that the seasoning went everywhere. This needs about 12 minutes. Okay, now it's time for the sauce. I cannot give you measurements for this. This is just something that you do with feeling. So my son put a bunch of ketchup. He's 17. He's doing this with feeling. He then adds mayonnaise that makes sense for the amount of ketchup. Now he's going to add a whole bunch of Tonys until he feels the need to actually stop. Now he's grabbing the Old Bay and he's going to do the same thing. He's going to just do it until he feels like he should stop. And then he's just going to stir it. He's just going to stir it until it's creamy, and he's going to use the edges of the bowl to make sure that all of the mayonnaise is broken apart. As you can see, I put the 2X up there because I sped it up. Now, we didn't used to put the Old Bay, but since we moved and we've been doing this a lot more, we've been using the Old Bay with the Tonys, and it just gives it an extra delicious. It's so good. Okay, so mushrooms. I'm the only one in the house right now that eats these. but I always try to put them in whenever there's about 5 minutes left on the crab and shrimp. Just going to put them right here on the top. I'm going to add a little bit more Old Bay to the top as well. Five minutes is all that it needed. It's ready to go. Just look at this. This is the platter that goes to the table. We try to do this as much as possible. We love it. All of us love it. How could you not? Look at it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was delicious. It was just as delicious as it looked. And when it's crawfish season, I run to town, pick up about 5 pounds, and add that to the table along with this. Unfortunately, crawfish season has been over for about a month and a half now, and I'm just anxiously waiting for it to come back because crawfish are honestly my favorite thing to eat, besides lobster. So let me know, how do you do your boils? I've seen some where people put orange juice in their stuff. That kind of freaked me out. I know some people use a lot more lemon. I know some people put whole garlics in their water. Some, like my daughter, like those little pearl onions in the boiled water itself so it really soaks up the spice. I tried one time and I swear the heat came out my nose. That stuff holds it way more than the mushrooms or the potatoes do, but she loves them, so we always cooked them. But let me know what you guys thought about the video. I'll have more cooking videos up whenever I honestly feel like it. Sometimes I make sushi. We make sushi in a bunch of different ways. It's something that we had to learn because of how much we love sushi. So sometimes we do salmon and crab, and then we do something with that Korean barbecue spam with the rice and the seaweed, and it's just so delicious. On top of that, we sometimes have some fried rice and some orange chicken on the side. So who knows? That video might be out soon, but let me know what you thought about this deliciousness down in the comments. Like, share. See y'all.